some of the things around rules of engagement for our discussion tonight. Obviously, mutual respect is one of them. One voice at a time. Quite often we all want to say something and we overtalk people. So one voice at a time. All input is good input regardless of agreement. You don't have to agree with somebody to provide input. Give your input, it's very valuable. People need to know your perspective and your wisdom and where you're coming from. So all input is good. The people at the table are the right people. I think, Oliver, maybe you want to speak to that. You understand the philosophy behind that.
Basically the people that turn up are the right people. It's always very easy to sit here and think, well, there's an expert that can do this out there, and we're constantly looking out for the experts that are out there that can do it for us, rather than sitting in the chair and saying, well, actually, we all own a part of this problem by virtue of the fact that we've all contributed to the issues that we're dealing with now, and by virtue of the fact that that's the case. If we buy into that, then we've all got ownership of the solution too. And again, this is about discovering what parts of the solution we're willing to own and showing the enthusiasm for it.
Another key rule is that we would like to discuss what we can do and not what we can't do. It's very easy to get into the rut of talking about, oh, it can't be done, and we can't do this, and we can't do that. But we want to focus it on what can we do, because that's the only thing that's going to move us forward and get us out of the rut.
If we can do a little bit of mutual policing in that regard, because I'm not very good at that, because I'm very sort of problem, can't do that, can't do that. And I have been told before, can't stands for certainly am not trying. So
very good. Remember that. Another one is law of 2 feet. Engage with those that interest you. So, and basically pursue your enthusiasms. Now, since tonight we really just have the one big question that we're going to be tackling, that one may not have as much relevance, although if you're not getting anything out of the group that you're sitting with and discussing with, you can certainly stand up and walk over to another group. There's nothing saying, this is what that says. You can go where you're going to get some value for yourself. And we do end at 9 p.m. The library closes, so we have to kind of get out of here. So those are the main rules and engagements. Any questions so far? Any concerns, questions? There is a sign-up sheet outside, on the table outside, for everybody that's here tonight. We'd like to get your contact information, sign up, and let us know if you're interested in providing, other further input and further involvement. Jay?
It might be an idea for someone to walk one up to the newbies upstairs who probably aren't signed on.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. They should be coming back down here at the end, though.
Oh, okay.
Maureen knows to bring them back down here. The other thing, I'll just mention it now before we get into our own questions, and that is an upcoming event that's going to be happening that Transition Towns has said that I can plug, and that is because it actually relates very well to what we are trying to do as a community of concerned citizens. And that is that we're going to have a car-free Sunday downtown London on April the 11th. And Dundas Street will be closed. It will be closed from Rideout to Wellington. I know it's not the biggest block of London, but it's about as much as we can manage, I think, at the time. And from Queen to King on Richmond Street. The only thing that will be allowed through are emergency vehicles, and on Richmond they'll be allowed to have their buses once every hour or so, I think it is. It's going to be a festive atmosphere. It's going to be an involved atmosphere with the businesses and with people and with organizations that take care of the environment.
Are there approximate hours, or?
Oh, between 12 and 4 are the hours that it's going to be closed.
I missed that day.
April the 11th. It's a Sunday, and it's part of the World Health Organization movement to close streets around the world. And they've engaged, what they want to do is engage 1,000 cities. So London is one of them. From 12 to 4. And we're hoping, people will get together with their own communities and maybe ride on their bikes downtown or walk downtown or whatever to participate in this. And get some trail rides going or some some trail walks going and bring the community to the downtown. We want to show people the downtown can be safe, the streets can be safe, and the streets are ours.
I think one more thing you just brought to mind, I think Transition London, I think it's fair to say that it's shared throughout the initiative committee, that we envision it being an organisation that lauds, wants to encourage, wants to be part of anything and everything that is born on from the community. We're not in the business of emphasising one group or another, or one business over another. It's not about that. It has been born of community roots, and it's something that's generously offered from individuals to the people that are around them, as this initiative is, because nobody's paid anybody to go and do this. It's a group of concerned citizens that have got together and done something very positive. So, yeah.
Is there a source of more information about this, like what groups are participating?
There
on the
will
streets?
be a poster coming out at the end of the week, and I'll send it out to everybody that's on our